Hello and welcome to Chocolate and Lego episode number 2, where you design my city, displays, theme parks, and Marvel bits and pieces and everything, basically. So we started a new sort of season and series last week, and we did a good chunk. So difference between this and the weekly rubric is mainly theme park chit chat and set talk and all that side of stuff. And this one is we just go flat out on the city. And as we're going, I want to know what you guys are getting up to within your own cities as well. What have you built? What have you done? If you're watching this on catch up, still let me know in the comments. Let me know how you get on. Let me know everything that you've been up to, and we will just go and attack it from there. So we'll wait for a couple of people to come in, and then we'll just see. We'll see what is what and what we're going to do. So I need to move the Ninjago city area, which is going to be a nightmare. And it's going to go somewhere behind me. So as it stands right now, I have got that just there. So I have got all of those things and things just there. And then we have done all of this. Now, what I want to do is I want to expand this over to this bit and have a table there. Just started to put this in, which is an absolute behemoth of a thing, which is where we're going to get to in a little bit. But I need to figure out with you guys where we are going to put the stuff on this table, which will be nice and emotional. So we'll give it a couple of minutes. We'll see who can rock up this evening and bounce ideas around. It is very much a case of, do I have the city and the garden sort of how it was? I just want to get that bit moved. I want to find out from you guys for the Star Wars display what sets I've got going in and what the other bits and pieces are that are going to happen with that. And I want to bounce ideas around with everybody for that, what kind of tiles I need and that sort of thing. And then regards to the Ninjago, if I have the water facing forward, so it's just behind this table, so you can see it where the van is, so the water's that way, or I have it as it is going down the side, and then I have got to figure out which way to flip it, because it's either going to be the case the garden's on this side and the city on the other. Obviously the docks are always going to be in the middle. That's if it goes there, or it goes right against the far back wall, and then everything from that onwards is all theme park based stuff. It's either going to go one way or the other. I can't remember. I think I did have it here once before. I don't know if it was too overpowering next to the city, but we will see. But I'm definitely going to do my best not to drop anything. And that brings me on to tonight's poll, because something always goes wrong. What are the chances? Set. What are the chances I drop a set tonight? We're looking at 25%. What do you reckon? I reckon a lot of people are going to say 100%. 25%, 50% chance. Add an option. 75. Or the one that everybody's going to go for, 100%. And we go. Ask your community. Absolutely perfect. So like I said, Thursday nights are slightly different to Monday with regards to what we do, what we talk about, and I'll get that out the way because I did that wrong last time. I couldn't see when people came in. But the only thing is, on a Thursday, it takes a little bit to get going, and whereas last week I was able just to crack on with it, and because we already had ideas from Monday. This is a complete clean slate, so it's not going to be as simple as that, I do believe. But let's just do a recap of all the stuff that we've done so far. So Monday came up with the zombie bit. That's in. That looks good. That's nice and tidy. J Toy Collection UK wanted the Spider-Man in there with the Craven that we're going to be getting. Then we've done all the tiles, all the steps, all the ramps. Cheeky Monkey built the bugle for me, which is J Toy Collections UK's better half. and then I had some input with that back piece of the water just down there. So hopefully that's coming through clear enough. And then everybody bounced ideas around for this. This is something that Jay had a massive input with. And then Mr. Saturday Ave came up with rearranging all the water. And again, Saturday Ave's SIGFIG's in there. Jody came up with the chocolate chase. And like I said, this is now just going to start to expand and go down to the other side. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of an interesting move, because I was either going to start on that straight away, or I was going to figure out what I'm going to do with this Star Wars display, because where I've got this absolutely massive wedge of cheese that I've started to do some bits and pieces with, and it all, as they do, fall apart. I've reinforced it all with some more 1x2s, and I ended up putting it on slightly differently, but it's in the exact same place. But it does mean that I can move it around a little bit easier, which is a good thing. But what I want to do is I want to have that where it is, which is right beside the camera, which again, you can see him just there. And then what I want to do is have that as the back, obviously. And I'm going to see how high we can raise this up. And then start putting all the display in the city, the display of the Star Wars stuff underneath. Because obviously there's quite a bit of height anyway, but this is going to be a museum thing. So I can bring this back to the edge of the table, and then the nose won't hit the front, and I can just raise him up sort of halfway up that towel maybe. And then all the smaller sets I'm going to put around the side, and then where the wing is, I want to put a wall down the side of that, or make a wall basically from underneath the wing. As you can see, I've put them underneath just to support it, look. And we're going to have some scenes from The Mandalorian in, and some other bits and pieces that I have absolutely no idea about. So I am not the biggest Star Wars fan, so I'm not an encyclopedia on that, like I know some of you are. So you can definitely help me when it gets to that side of stuff. We did speak about the cantina being used as a actual restaurant. So I'll open up the cantina completely straight, bring the table out, and then we can tile up everything, put the tables and chairs in, and just sort of attack it that way, which I think would be quite nice. And then it's just figuring out how we do the zigzag of the maze, what colour tiles we use for the floor, make sure we've got all the minifigures in place for all those bits and pieces that we need to do. And then it's making sure I've got the correct coloured base plates for snow or sand and that side of stuff, which I have got some around the side. I will show you actually, because I went on a bit of a mission with J Toy Collections UK. Where is the photo? And I didn't actually upload or post this, but managed to get all of these on a sale. So there's bits and pieces in there that you might recognise. Trouble on Cantoon. You've got the forge in there. You've got the transporter in the air. You've got some other bits and pieces in there. And obviously you've got the non-UCS 8080. It's in the brightness now. But I've got the two UCS sets. So I need to try and figure out how I can get the Falcon in. We came up with an idea of putting the Falcon up onto another table and then doing an elevator lift and shaft up the table leg to the top of that. So I think that'll look really, really, really smart. But I think 2 tables should be enough. Because if I raise the wedge of cheese up, but not super high, but high enough I can get other sets underneath it, then I can put the Falcon in the middle, and it won't have to come over to the left. And then that'll be that side of stuff done. Whoever has liked everything, and I see somebody is in the poll already. Hello and welcome to you all. 100% for drop. Yeah, definitely. Something is definitely going to get dropped this evening, guys. I can tell you that for free. It's going to happen. going to happen. But yeah, fingers crossed. We can get. I say that we'll probably get absolutely nothing done there. It'll just be me waffling on. But yeah, hopefully we can move the 3 Ninjago sets so they don't smash. And what I want to try and do, because I think this might look in proportion. I've got one of these big base plates. I don't know if it'd be too big. I was thinking of putting that at the other end of the block of cheese and making a pattern, because this block of cheese is using the original film, isn't it? It's going to one of the planets, and this is where I need somebody that can memorize the film better than me of what color is actually going towards, because I could just have that up high, and then you for the photo you'd have the back of the cheese, and it would just be going into one of those sort of planet things. But I just need to figure out what height that needs to go, how high you guys think I should have it. It probably needs to be the height again, I would think we'll be able to get away with, and the falcon will be on the table, which will go over the top of that block of cheese, and everything else underneath it should be absolutely splendid, he says. So I might do that. I might do this bit first before people come in, and otherwise I know you guys will want to turn up and you'll be watching it back going, I missed it when he dropped it down the loft ladders. I'll be like, yeah, I know. But yeah, with the success of everything that we've managed to do with regards to the actual bugle, hopefully we should be able to attack it nicely. If you've clicked the link through the Instagram channel, and you can't speak on the size, you just need to find it through, and just you'll be able to be signed in that way. Because I do believe even if you're signed into YouTube and you click the link on my Instagram page, you won't be signed in. So that's never fun. If anybody has said anything in the chat, I can't see it because the poll is still over the top bit. So somebody said hi. Sorry guys, I can't see it. That's one thing of that poll that I can't change. But if you are watching this back and there's a future version of yourself, let me know. I need to think of what colour tiles we put down for the museum piece. I need to know what are we going to do. Are we going to sort of do zones? Are we going to group stuff together? How should we do it? I showed a picture either last Thursday or Monday with regards to one of the volcano scenes, which I thought that would look quite effective for one of the scenes from The Mandalorian, because I happen to have the figures, so I thought that might be a good thing to try and do and try and attack, which would be helpful. But I was thinking of having one thing facing my face, another bit that size, another bit that size, and then behind it the transporter coming down a steep cliff. So I should be able to get four sets, I would imagine, in probably from the back of this block of cheese to the front of the stand, I reckon. So because that's overhanging, as you can see, and then you've got that bit there, so it's probably a quarter of the table. It won't need to be any deeper than the actual stand itself, I don't think. So I think that should do the trick, and we should be happy, hopefully. Yeah, I think. But that plate that I've just been taking apart, I'll put in front, and then we'll just crack on and get going. So I think if I put that, yeah, see, that would work. As long as I don't fall down the loft ladders, I think that would work. Obviously with it raised up, but it would just need to be, if I got that basically kissing the roof, because I've got low ceiling, and then I had that in the same part of this base plate, I'd have to probably about the same height again to raise him up. That's something that I need your input with. Do I have it where it's just driving into a planet? And I can actually get some nice photos from the back of it. And then we could probably have a staircase coming up, and I can try and do something around the base. He says, like, I've got all the bricks and everything to do that. It's never really gonna happen. Yeah, I think that might look effective. Oh, I haven't had one of them forever, and it's like poison. So what are we saying with regards to dropping? Where are we? 100% for 100%. No surprise. You guys know me too well. All right, I've been waffling on for 15 minutes. Like I said, when people start coming through, absolutely perfect. What I will do now then is I'll start making space, and I'll put the Ninjago gardens and everything up at the top to start with, and then we'll just go from there. I think the waterfall might be able to stay where it is. That's another reason why I'm moving this bit, because I want to extend the marble section, and I can't reach the tile where the waterfall is. So it's a meter length of stuff to move, and it's all loose. If you've got the sets, let me know in the comments, guys, if you actually do have the sets. Something's changed. What's going on? 50 it's a 50-50. Somebody's playing it safe, going for it. There's a 50-50 chance I'm going to break something. If it was me voting, I would have said it's going to be 100%, to be honest, but I think a 50-50 chance is a good one to go for. So I would have had this space clear, but then I thought, I'm not 100% sure which end I'm going to put the stuff in. And then, if you saw my Instagram with me trying to put this block of cheese together, the thing blew up and I had to rebuild it and run out of time. So not exactly ideal, but I can, because the camera is on a long lead, I can move that so you guys will be able to see, which will be good, and you'll be able to see me knock things, break things, and all of that good fun stuff. So I think actually what I should do now is if I move the camera over, you guys will then be able to see a little bit better of what I'm actually doing. So if I plonk you around and do that, this is where the new Ninjago bit's going to go. But I'm still not, I don't know whether to have it, which way it faces. I don't know whether to have the back facing this way or facing that way, because where this non-product placement iron brew is, I don't know whether to have that as a the actual water, because what we've got on the back of these, in case you've never seen them, is you've got a load of water and other bits and pieces down there, and I just don't know if it would look better on the left or the right hand side as you look. So yeah, input welcome for that when you guys are watching this back. The poll is 67 to 33, 3 votes so far. So don't be afraid to say hello, guys, if you've got any input with regards to what I'm actually going to be doing next for the city. Please do let me know, because this is all being designed with you guys in mind, and you do all the hard work. I don't do anything really. I just sit here and waffle on. But for the first time, where this big fan is, where it is, I'm actually going to keep it there, because it means that if I do get it motorized, it'll be the first ever time that it can spin without hitting the ceiling. So have that. That's a bonus. So that needs to stay with that. This will need to move, and I will try and start getting the first bit in. But yeah, let me know if it needs to be front facing or backwards facing, because if it's backwards facing, I can obviously just get around and walk down this little walkway and then get into it and tuck the bits and pieces in, or we don't. So I just need to know what you guys would like to see. That is one of the sets I picked up from the Lego house, which is a lovely set, which will be going sooner rather than later for a nice long travel. I had a load of architecture sets as well, which I've moved all of them out of the way, ready for this evening. But like I said, run out of time to do everything else. So my apologies. Right, so we'll start with that bit. All of that can just get pushed. All of that can just get pushed down. So that's not a problem. So you can see it's a good few tables worth of stuff. Do I do city to garden, garden to city? You are. It's been a bit of a bizarre one. There's been people coming in and coming out and doing the polls, Jay, but nobody yet has actually said anything. So you can make the first decision. Do I put the city gardens, city dot garden or dot garden city for the Ninjago bit? I might. And which way should I do the water display as well, sir? But yeah, you are the first to comment. So yeah, it's slow. So it was last Thursday though, wasn't it? Last Thursday was quite quiet, and everybody started to come in later on. It's just the time that I start, so it's all good fun. All good fun. I'm gonna need to move some of the stuff. So what did you vote, Jay? 100% for droppage? Where did we get to on the old droppage front? But nobody's going to do it less than 50-50, I'm sure. Come on. That's the only thing with these, they're so big. Oh, you can't even see. Sorry, my bad. Back we go. I thought I'd spun the camera in so you guys could see what I was doing, but you can't. So let me put it back to there. Yes, yeah. All good fun now. Mandy's in. How are we, Mandy? So right now you guys are starting to turn up. I've been winging it for the last 22 minutes. I do apologise if you're watching this back. They're moving. And Jay, have you seen the block of cheese? So I've just put the block of cheese in, and that green plate. I need to know what colour planet I should do it, because I'm thinking of raising that green plate up, tiling it, and then raising the block of cheese up ever so slightly, and then putting the forge and everything underneath it. So I just need to know what I do with that. I can't remember what colour it is. So I think that looked quite a nice thing. But the plan is where we've got the bugle and all the stuff that we've done. Beside the laptop, which you guys can't see, I've got all the Ninjago stuff, which it's really tall, it's really big, and I just don't know which way to put it, but I'm thinking of putting it, it's going to go here. Is it a grey planet? Is it? I thought it was like a bright orange and white. I thought it was going into like a sunset. Grey, you love your grey. But yeah, Mandy and Jay, I'm not too sure which way I need to put the things in. I'm trying to put this off as much as possible because I don't want to pick them up because I know they're just going to fall to pieces. So I will have one more sip and we'll crack on. Yeah, basically that Ninjago stuff that I can't finish because I didn't get sent the correct parts, which is really annoying because it's only a bag. And I've done, everything else is complete because I've even done this, Mandy. So even the very, very, very top bit's finished, but I can't put it on because it's not there. So you love grey. Yeah, but I'm not going to do a grey planet, am I? It's not going to crash into a moon or anything. That's perfectly in the way now. Sorry, guys. I think I'm going to put the gardens in. And then I'm going to put the docks and I'm going to put the city here. that needs to. Can you guys see now? Yes, I think you can. Try again. I wanted to do this bit quickly, get it out of the way, and then we can plan. Because what I need from everybody, and if you're watching this back, don't panic, I need a list of all the Marvel characters that are in the end scene for Endgame. So I want to get every single character and minifigure. I need to know what sets they come from, so I can hunt them down. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work. I need as many sets as possible. Oh, have that for a view. Should put a smiley face in my trousers. Yeah, I need to ring them again. But they just didn't send the innards. That's what it was. I mean, I could try and bodge it and just put it together. It's really annoying. It's really pretty. It's a real bright set. In case nobody has any idea what I'm talking about, for the 50th time now, I'm missing the little bit that goes up here. I've got 2 bags, and they didn't have the right innards. So I've actually done all of the bits that's needed, including that top bit that I've just shown you, but I can't put on top because I don't have. Yeah, that is very true, Mandy. I just wondered what outfit would be best with regards to what set. So that'd be a good little project for us all to hunt down and do. It's time. It's time to move one of these. That is for sure. Right. That's a battery. We don't want that. That is some tan stuff. We don't want that. At least a block of cheese is in the correct place. So a block of cheese is going to stay, and I need to hunt a table down for the falcon. I can whatever you want, Joe. Just need to know what colour. So the block of cheese going into that planet. Underneath the block of cheese's wing will be the wall, which is the transport will come down into the lava, and then underneath the spaceship bit will be the Mandalorian tunnel scene. I don't want to say too much in case people haven't seen it. Then on the left side facing in will be the scene that we've spoken about with all the figures that are going to be coming out for the shoot up, and then on the back end will be the forge. So it's only going to take up the base of that, but obviously this base is going to be off the floor. So I'm going to have that base plate touching the roof, and I just thought that base plate will be in proportion with that, because that base plate is obviously so big. And then that's raised up ever so slightly. The falcon then is on the table high, and then everything else goes underneath it, and we create that museum look. So yes, and yes. So a lot of that's all right. Then a lot of blues, a lot of greens. I can do that. I can use those greens that I didn't like on there. If it didn't have the football pitch markings, I could have just kept it green with the studs and just added blue in, but it doesn't. So not ideal, right? It's time. Here we go. Oh no, I don't want to. That's what we're moving. That's the first one. And he's gonna go in there. That's a suicidal cat. Every time so far, Rocky, this week I've come up here, you've jumped on top of that wardrobe. You couldn't have timed that any worse, bud. I can't get you off just yet. You can jump in on that. Right, laptop needs to shimmy. That needs to shimmy. But I can move these over and get on. I can actually start that earth straight away. So that's I'm glad somebody's made the decision. Otherwise, it would have just been a lot of and ahhing. Oh. So Saturday half. Here we go. Everybody's starting to turn up now. So you've not missed much. Come on, Rocco, you come. Rocco, come on. Where are you going? Hold on. He's in. He's safe. Ah, yes, Mandy. Did your pub stuff turn up, and did you have a nice meal? Cheeky monkey, how are we? This is so you've all coming at the right time. Look, as I start to pick stuff up. Yeah, just picking it up. How do you want the back end on show? Do you want it facing in the theme park or facing the city? How would you like the back end to be viewed? Because where I'm going to put it, you're going to be able to see both ends. You're going to be able to see the front and the back. So we can either have it like that, and obviously you won't be able to see the back of it, or it gets twizzled turkey twizzle around, and then this back like that, and we can see all the water and stuff. What do we think? Whatever you want, cheeky monkey. Whatever you fancy. What is on the list? I'm trying to think what yeah, anything you want to get your teeth sunk into. It doesn't matter. Anything you want to get your teeth sunk into. Because obviously with regards to, because they're a meter long, so I can either have it so you've got all the water at the back, and then I can see the back of it from there, but then obviously the front of it will be there, or the other way around. Not a bother. Whatever you do, just have a bit of fun with it. Have a bit of fun with it. Well, they're all going to go in a long line, aren't they? So it depends. They're either going to face that way or that way. So I need to know which way you want it, because it can either go with the next one going in. So if I put the next one there, beside it, we can either have all the water this end or the city this end. So, yeah. But yeah, any of those sets, Cheeky Monkey. So Cheeky Monkey is in charge of. I did show off actually those sets at the start of the live. So there's a couple of sets that we're going to be making for Star Wars display. Didn't drop that; it just pinged off. Oh, this is where it's going to go horrendously wrong. Because I think personally the docks on the back looks better than the docks on the front. So that's the way it's been so far. But then forget how big this one is. That is the way we can have it. Oh, so what did you get sent extra, Mandy? And how many desserts did you have as well? It's been a minute, but this is just to be placed. So this is the back. This is stuff that nobody ever sees. You never see the back end of it. It's got all the hidden detail on the back. And you got all the secret staircases and stuff. Carrot cake? Didn't have any chocolate cake, Mandy? Come on, must have had some chocolate, surely. Must have had some chocolate. This cat is causing absolute carnage. Crawling underneath the table that's underneath the waterfall currently. Oh, amazing. Mandy got some extra stuff. Happy days. Right, I'm going to push it in and just see. And then there's the plan, if it will fit, will be it goes there. And then the next one comes around and goes in. But don't forget, Jay, what I'm doing is I'm freeing up the table for Marvel. So that's what we're doing. That's going to be the Marvel table. And forget, actually, the amazing detail on the back of this as well. So if you've not had chance to see the city close up and how absolutely enormous this thing is, that's your front. There's a cat about to attack the laptop, so hopefully he behaves himself. Woo! I'm gonna get a custom chocolate cake. So what extra tiles do you get, Mandy? Ping a picture if you can. We enjoy a good photo. Right, this is the other set that came with the guy. There he is. Look at the size of him. Add your own theme tune. I got my dinner. Look, got an arrow, and I'm on the full fat relentless tonight. So I thought it might be a bit of a painful one. You weren't. Hope you guys hit 100% for this poll. What are you doing? He's going to get absolutely trolley. He's going to jump straight in. He's going to jump straight into the docks. You going down? Oh, survived it. Tail whipped her, but she survived. So that is how it would be. Is that the right way? Yeah, it is. Yeah, because the boat goes through the water. Yeah. So that then gets connected to there. Perfect. And then I can add this bit in either side. It's not the right. It should be the other side, but we can have it there or in front. And do I do anything behind? So that is what that looks like from the back view. And I can play with that after. But don't forget, I can add some more water behind it if need be. And then it does mean it then, from the front, just looks like it did before from the front. So it just has a. That's actually quite nice. I've not seen the back properly. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep that. Chocolate, get some chocolate, cheeky monkey. Have you not got any? What am I doing? You're supposed to be there, aren't you? Right, so actually, that's the space we've got now. Look, so we've got tables. So this whole table where the Winnie the Pooh box is all for Marvel. Where you're looking at yourself now, that's Star Wars. This block of cheese, Star Wars. So I need to raise this up. I said this at the start, which some of you guys might have missed. And I'm going to start doing a planet on there. So I just need to know from everybody else what bits and pieces I need to add and stuff I need to do. Not a problem, Saturday Ave. No problem at all. Oh, the laptop will go anyway, Jay. That's all right. That's not a problem. Not a drama at all. It's not so much the laptop, it's the camera, isn't it? So Rocky, don't panic. You're stuck in a. What are you doing? He's playing with Flintstones box currently. He's got his head stuck in a Flintstones box. Right, what have you got? You got. What are you doing? He's walking across all the boxes that are flat packed. I'm sure he's having a fantastic time, but never mind. Right, I'll try that again before I got rudely interrupted. Mandy has got some 1x1s, 1x2s, and 2x2 tiles, jumper plates, dark grey, dark tan. Absolutely. Yeah, don't worry about the laptop. Get some chocolate. You want chocolate, get it. Oh, you want chocolate cake? Well, got to be like 10 layers of chocolate cake. Right, I need to move this fan over. Get that bit just spaced out quickly, and then we can actually start on the Star Wars stuff. So nothing's dropped so far, but it doesn't mean it's not going to. It's more than likely going to happen. So that will go back here. That's against that table. I'll put that on the table properly. He fell down the hatch. Fantastic. Coaster can then go back and in front, and then we can just use this front of the gardens as a water end. I've got more space on these tables. So it took up because it's a bigger gap, so I've got more space. I wasn't expecting that. Well, that's exciting. Enjoy that rock? You tiring yourself out? Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we're good with that. I think we're good. Okay, right. So we're making a world then for this one piece. Oh, actually, do I raise before I make the world? How I need to know how high to raise up the block of cheese. I have got some bricks. I did have some bricks ready, to be honest. Now I can't remember. Oh no, they're here. We can bodge it with the bricks that are here. I can change the colours of them after. I've got a load of red and yellows and stuff, so I don't know how many bricks we need. I don't know how many bricks we need. But did you what time did your order arrive, Mandy? What time did it turn up? What's this poll looking like? 25% for 25, 25% for 50, and 50 for 100. Mixed. I think I'm going to break this block of cheese again, to be quite honest with everybody. Actually, I can spin this. I can spin this round. How high shall we have the nose, everybody? So if you can imagine, this is in your wildest dreams, completely fully built. You've got the picture from the back. That green base plate is to the ceiling. How high do we make this? How high do we go? He's been very mischievous tonight. It's annoying because you can't get down the loft ladders either. So I'm going to have to pick him up at some point and do it. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Jay says it's a normal world, so it'll be greens, blues, bright yellows, pinks. Oh, bud. Don't need greys for this. No. Don't need the brown. Yeah, so the that block of cheese is going to be obviously it's the outer bit. So that block of cheese just here, I'm going to raise it up off the floor. So I'm going to make the stand higher. And I'm going to have that base plate touching the ceiling, and then all the other smaller Lego sets then will be able to fit underneath and round. Don't forget we've got 1 table, 2 table for the Star Wars stuff to like here, and then underneath this wing, I'm going to make a wall, and we're going to have another model coming down, and then we're going to have all like the lava and stuff on the floor. So yeah, there's stuff that we can do and try and recreate from all the films. But then obviously the fun bit is going to be doing like all the calf, and then adding in all the museum stuff, the walkway round, all the figures that we need. And along that, I also need to know from the Marvel sets what figures from what Marvel set is in the end game, end battle, because we're going to do have a full table to recreate the final battle. So that is the plan of attack. But the that green base plate is obviously going to get tiled, and it's going to look like it's going to go into a planet. That wedge of cheese gets raised up. The Falcon will then go onto another table. That's where we can put bricks around the table legs to make the lift and the elevators and all that sort of stuff. And then all the other smaller sets can then get placed underneath, and then we'll create a footpath going from one museum piece to another, and then we can have all sorts of fun stuff in there. But I just need to figure out exactly how high to have that to have the actual block of cheese. I don't know how many plates up. Do I just aim sort of where it is, or a little bit lower? Because I think that base plate's in the right. It's a huge. For what? The block of cheese, Joe? Are we talking for the block of cheese or for the Falcon? Because the Falcon's going to go smack in the middle of the two tables, so it won't hit the other table, and then everything else is just going to be underneath it. But I don't know if it needs to be raised up by maybe 4 or 5 bricks. But yeah, then we can add in all the volcano lava and other bits and pieces. Oh yeah, it'll be raised. It'll be up. So I know we'll have the bit on top, but I just need to know how high we reckon we raise the stand to get the other sets in underneath. Oh, the Falcon. Oh, you got plenty of space, Joe. If it goes in from the middle of the table, if you go from where the laptop is, you've got just under 3 foot. Yeah, you should be fine. Yeah, if not, I can just bring the Falcon further forward. Yeah, I think it's maybe 8 to 10 bricks, and then that way, we can, with the wings of the cheese, can be the roof of the next display. That's the plan, because I've got a lot of the little displays. Have you seen the photo of the sets that I picked up? If you guys haven't seen it, I'll show it to the camera again. I've got it on my camera roll, so it's not a problem. But yeah, I've got the bricks here, and I can just test it, or I can tile. I'm trying to find the tiles as well, aren't I? So I need to find the tiles first. Jay said like a world sort of thing. Can I do different blues, Jay? I'm going to. Some blanks. But yeah, the 40 centimeters. So I can cut the legs down if need be. You're thinking that lac table, aren't you? Because what I'm trying to do, for anybody that's watching this back, is the block of cheese is going to get raised, but then the Falcon's going to be on another table, and that table should be over that block of cheese. And then we build around all the legs, make it all look fancy, and then we put a display underneath the table, underneath the big block of cheese, and then the rest of the space is all little sets with basically this, like we've done with that. Yeah, no problem. Oh, smash. So we have got, here we go, had it still there. So we've got these are what the cheeky monkey's going to be making up. Jay's in charge of the Falcon. So they're the different displays that we're going to do just with the models. And then we have some custom sort of buildings that we need to do from the certain scenes of the Mandalorian. So I think I showed I showed you guys this one last time. That's one of the things that we want to try and do. And that'll be underneath the, that will just go just here, basically. So that bit will just be here. But obviously this bit will be raised up. And then we can create the that tunnel effect from underneath. So sort of, Mandy. It's going to stay where it is, and then the falcon's going to be in the middle of these tables. So I didn't know I had all those sets either Saturday. If Jay would like to explain exactly what's happened, then I'd let him carry on. But yeah, it's his fault. But they were all on a sale. I picked them all up on a sale, so it was fine. Yeah, so I was lucky. I was lucky, really. We got a massive discount on them. But all around the back of the cheese, it's all going to be a custom thing. Uh, 18.5 inches, Jay. And then you got the flags. With the flags, 20 inches. 20 inches with the flags, and that's like in the middle-ish of that table. So, but yeah, so there's when the cheese gets raised, we can build some really nice displays underneath it. So we're going to have to try and do some more wall stuff like we've done with the Blade and the Punisher scene, and we're going to have to do all of that sort of stuff there. But then I need your guys' help to sort of do the snow scenes, the rock scenes, and just what figures we use walking around and creating those little scenes just on the one-way sort of system, or do we do it like a dual way? How many studs wide do we make the actual walkways? So yeah, it's yeah, fruity one. I'll have to Google what you guys are saying, but yeah, it pains me, but you have to let me know what you guys think would look nice with regards to what. But yeah, we've got the two UCS models to go in, and we've got those to go in, and then we've got a lot of some custom stuff that we will be doing. It's nothing to do with an addiction, is it? It's just thought it would look good as a display. As you can quite clearly tell, I had absolutely no idea where the phrase came from The Mandalorian, and I am still convinced that the other guy said his first. I am sure the other geezer said his first. So that massive base plate, am I going to just do one big world? And am I going to use just the greens and blues, or should I try and use some oranges and whites? How would you guys like me to design that first? I'll put all of these tiles away, and obviously the colour that I need is right at the bottom. There's some more green, some minifigures. Right, I'm just going to take the cat down. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I will Google that in a second, Mandy. Hang on. Yeah, bud. Oh, I'm going to say bye. Where's he going? Oh, I just nearly headbutted that block of cheese on the way out. Yo, how are we, sir? How is life? Are we good, Mr. King? Everything okay? Just fell down the loft ladders with the cat. Right, more tiles, more blue. We need any pinks for this? More blue, that's what we want. God, I've got quite a lot of tiles. All right, plenty of greys, plenty of everything. Good. Oh, good Lord. So you need 25. You need 25 inches, sir, do you? 25 inch. Oh, you're miles away. If I had you just right here, you're miles away. If the edge of this table to the ceiling is 42 inches, obviously the roof's on a slant, so by the laptop middle of the table, you've got more than 25 inches, so you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Yes, I will Google that and find out exactly how badly you're slating, which is absolutely fine. Right, so I am apparently now going to be making a planet for the block of cheese. Definitely going to be this big for a start. I think the small base plate just won't work. It won't be in proportion, will it? What colour do I do the outer edge? Do I make the whole thing a circle and then just block off the four corners? I'll Google it after the live. I'll Google it after the live. But Mr. King, how is everything? Are we all right? We fit and healthy? Is everything good? Is everything good? Right, colours, guys. Colours. Let me know. Let me know. I don't know. I think she's still on her birthday celebration, isn't she? So not 100% sure. Mr. Saturday Ave, not 100% sure. So how far in am I coming for this, guys? I have no idea. All right, we're starting off. We're actually doing something. We are doing something. But yeah, literally, this is free reign for you guys. I mean, I can screenshot you some rough ideas of what I want to try and do, and then you guys can just go to town on it. Cheese and ham toasty? Absolutely. All right, how far in am I coming before I start creating the actual circle? So I've just put the edges on, and I'm going to use all sorts of blues, greens, and I'm going to use a load of whites as well, because those whites are never going to get used unless it's for snow. So I need to use the 1x2 whites, which should be fantastic, which I've literally just moved, and now I can't find them. Well, that's not ideal, is it? Not exactly ideal. Where have I put those? Oh, Mandy, what have you done with these tiles? Oh, why? Did I lose something so quickly? I don't know. Oh, there they are, look. They're right beside me. It's embarrassing. I didn't even move. Ah, really? Plastic or brick? Oh, okay. You could eat a brick. Oh, I wouldn't recommend that, dudes. I wouldn't recommend that. I mean, you can give it a go, obviously, but it might not be it might not go down too well. Well, thank you for Googling it for me, sir, because I would have absolutely no idea. Right, guys, apparently I'm making like an earthy thing. I don't know how I'm going to make circles with a load of 2x2s, but if I do the outer edge with 1x2s, and then we can figure it out from there, because I can just do how we did with the old Huge Fly What's It Doodah, can't we? So that Huge Fly What's It Doodah indeed. Right, we'll see. We will see. Right, I suppose we better take progress bit. So that's the corners. Remember, it used to be a football pitch. And we will. If I try and make a good size circle, you then guys can let me know what colours to do. That's going to be really fun to try and do that. All right, bud. How much outer edge do we want for this circle, guys? Yeah, for the rim. We're going to make a big rim. How much, I was about to say sloppage, but that's probably not the correct term. How much extra rimmage do we need on the outer edge? How big do you want the circular rim to be? Do you want it close to the edge and then come all the way around? So obviously I want to try and make it equal length to girth. So what do you want? Do you want 2 studs, 4 studs around the outside? So I've left 6. I've used 6 studs on there to give me like the corners, and then I can come round. But do I try and keep it sort of 6 by 6 by 6 by 6? Would that be a better idea, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ginty, how are we, Ginty? How is everything? Currently going to make a rim, Ginty. of all the times to come in. Yeah. How many studs do you want this rim to be? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 36. How is everybody doing? Everything all right? What's disgusting? What have I missed? I was too busy counting to 36. So fill me in. All right, that should be the halfway mark. Yeah, that's obviously not going to happen, but I do need to know how many studdages you want for the girth, basically. Because don't really think you're going to get a perfect circle, but I will try. I'm a very trying person, so it might be a bit wavy. If I do that, it's not going to be very big either. Ooh. If I do that, it's going to be too big. God, I thought that said you had rubber chicken. I was like, rubber chicken. Yeah, I haven't got any 1x1s, so I'm going to do this as 1x2s and make it as an electrocution circle, basically. There's absolutely nothing else I can do. So you're just gonna, Jay's OCD will just have to be and maintain. It's gonna have to be like that. I'm not too sure. I don't know if he said rubber chicken, then I reread it. It says rubbish chicken and chips. So that's not gone. It's not gone well for old Anthony there. But Jay expecting a perfect circle with 1x2s on a square board is really not going to happen. And I'm just going to go to the edge. Yeah. Roast pork and stuffing. Oh, Jay. Nobody likes to show off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 8, 9, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3. Well, I know where the middle points are. Oh, roast. Oh, here we go. You're going to make me hungry again, aren't you? Roast pork, apple and sauce. How is Ginty? How's everything with you? Mandy, have we recovered from your whatever disgusting joke you said? I'm not too sure. I must have missed something. This is going to look absolutely amazing. Not really sure how I am going to manage this. Where are we going to end up with this? So you you just talk amongst yourselves as I try and figure this out. Once I've done one bit, we should be laughing. I feel sorry for anybody that watches this back. The first 20 minutes was me explaining what I was going to do. Didn't really do anything. Ginty, you've not missed much. We've just moved the Ninjago, and it was a bit boring for everybody because I haven't yet dropped anything. So, sorry about that. It's not going to be a circle, Jay. Is that all right? That's the best I can do for a corner. And it's just going to have to come round. It's going to look like a something. You're going to have to figure that out. But it's going to be equal, so that'll be all right. You got your little legs going again, dude, have you? Exciting. Did a busy one today, Mr. King. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 to the way it takes off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it goes away. Oh, this is tough, this. Oh, what are you doing a reconstruction of, Mandy? I thought the joke you I thought the joke you told was so filthy you couldn't fill us in. All right, Jay, enjoy your... Yeah, basically it's what it's going to be. It's turning into a stop sign, so... You know, we bodge it as we go. I can't make a circle, so we will just see what we can do, but we can add some nice colours in it, which is always a nice thing. But it's going to be some sort of rim, but I don't know what it's going to look like when it's done. Chips and wings. Oh, you lot are going to make me hungry. You lot are going to make me hungry. That's annoying. What have I done wrong with that? You get the idea of what we're trying to do? I have no idea. Maybe we should go that way. What are we doing? Very cool. Off by stud, and I can't figure out how. Happy days. Keep us up to date with it all, Jane. Photos, the works. Sounds good to me. Well done, Kiara. She'll absolutely smash that. Absolutely smash one of those out. Hopefully I'll smash one out this outer rim and we'll be good. We will be good. Oh, I'm glad you guys are keeping yourself entertained in the chat. No. Is that going to be? Well, that's basically that's your choice. That's your width at the bottom. That's what it's going to be. Both bits. Are we happy with that? It looks like something. Yeah. Not too sure what this is going to turn out to be. But in case you did miss it, this is going to be in front of the massive block of cheese. To be fair, I should have maybe just filled the middle in yellow with some black holes and just had it going into a block of cheese. Maybe we should add our own touch with that. Hang on, what cheese sandwich is filthy? Come on, you got to let me know. You can't tease me like this. You did this to me the other night, and I was just looking at my microwave going, why? Can't I have something better than this? Oh man, I'm off by a stud. That sucks. All right, I will. I'll do it once I've actually got all 4 tips touching. Otherwise, if I don't get the I don't get the tips touching, we're not going to have these doodahs in the right place, and it's just not going to be a it's just not going to go well, is it? We don't want that. So right, there they are. All right, Mandy, no problem. All right, dude, no problem. That's allowed. Oh god, grilled sandwich. Yeah, I want photos, Mandy. Send me photos. I'm gonna have to open this error up. I'm gonna have to open this error up, I think. So what, as you're Googling all your grilled sandwiches and stuff, if you get round to any of the Marvel sets or any figures that I'm missing for the Star Wars stuff, then please do let me know. That was that. That's halfway. 1, 2, 3. This is really confusing me. Oh, I'm pretty sure I do, but I just won't show it. There are pictures. Okay. I can stomach it. It won't be shown. That's fine. There are pictures. Be right back. Okay, I'll be expecting some photos in a second then. Look at that. She has a birthday, and now it's all changed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, we're equal. How 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how that works. How these are going to kiss, I have no idea, but it's going to be bodged. Bodge. So you still stuffing your face, Mr. King, with your food? What are you having for tea tonight, Ginty? Anything exciting? Back on a wing. Ah, come on down. Come on back. I'm gonna hunt it down. I'm gonna have to see what is going on. That's just weird. Oh no. What is going on? I'll allow it. It's been a tough week for everybody. Oh, I don't know how that's happened, but there's bodged and then there's bodged. How annoying. There you go, roughly. What do we think? I will get this homework done, don't you worry. What are we going to put in all 4 corners before we work on the actual inner rim piece? You got a file. But yeah, how do you want it? Which way? Do you want the zigzags to the side or zigzags at the top for a start? It's going to be coloured in. I think I've started some sort of mosaic without even knowing about it, but we're going to fill the colours in, and it's going to be something that is planet stop. Yeah, it's either that or I just do it all yellow and have it as a cheese mouth. I'll put 2 eyes in there. It could look like a chicken face. Put his mouth here. Put some eyes in there. No, I haven't got enough reds. I haven't got enough reds. So I'm going to have to mix up all the colours, I think, and use the white as maybe as some divide. But for the outer edges, I can either where I put those blues, I can either just do different coloured blues all around the outside, and use like oranges and greens, and divide it up with the whites in the middle, so it's like different sort of stuff. That's all I can. That's all I can do, really. That's all I can do. I can change over. Oh, you've just found a load of aqua tiles. Ah, what, ordered, given, or found? I have got blues. I've got plenty of blues. So I've got that blue and that blue, which is the same blue. And then I've got the darker blue. I've got 3 of the colours of blue in there. And then I've got the light green, dark green, bright blue, mint, tan, grey, and white. Yes, but I'm limited to colours for... I have got black, but I've only got that many. So I've got a few, but I don't know. I just need to know what we can do from the outside in, because what I could do, because I've got loads of whites, and I can pick some more of them up for the displays. I don't know whether to put more white bits in and then put the colours in, so the white divides the colour up. And I have got a load of browns. So, oh man, he's got a perfect colour. I've got a load of 1x2 browns as well. So, do I do brown on the outside instead of blues, and then bring all the blues into the middle? So you've now thought of that idea after you've made me make a stop sign shape. I haven't got enough blacks to fill this board though, so I'm going to have to do it with other colours as well. So what do you think? Have it keep that surround, and then just put a load of 1x2 whites in, and then fill it in with dark colours. I haven't got nowhere near enough blacks. Nowhere near. But what do I do on the outer edge? Because I could potentially get away with having enough of orange, enough of like a brown, a couple of different colours of blues and greens, and then divide it up with all the whites, so it looks like some really weird sort of planet. Or I have got all the colours, but I don't think I'm going to have enough colours. I don't have enough colour to one. Don't forget, this is absolutely massive. This is like 48 by 48, I think. So yeah, it's huge compared to a normal base plate. So that's your normal base plate. So yeah, it's much bigger. If I went to a normal base plate, I could have done it on that, but then the base plate wouldn't have been in proportion with the cheese. But I do like the idea. I like the ideas that are coming in. Unless I just split it. I don't know what it's going to end up looking like. I mean, I could try and do the whites in straight lines, so it's all, and then get all the white in first and then just add colour everywhere. So it looks like it's just multiple colours of planet and stuff. I don't know. But I don't want to put a load of grey on this because it's just going to be grey on grey and it'll just look so bland. But we could do it in sections and segments. But I mean the outer edge I could do in the 3 different colours of either greens or blue. I might just be able to do it in blue and green and then split it up with a white divide. But it would just have to be different greens and different blues. I could get away with it that way. And I could just fill in everything on the outer bit in brown. I don't know what that would look like, but I could give that a go. My art skills are nowhere near that good enough Saturday. It would need to be with these tiles. I'll put a load of whites down, and then we'll just see how it splits it up. That's not a bad shout. I could spell it in white and then just add the tiles in different colours and just have a bright scene. But so I mean, I could do different patterns like that and then add in colour or whatever you want. Whatever you guys would like. So I could write a word smack middle and do a bit of both. I could write no parking, but I haven't got enough red. So it needs to be multiple colours on the inside. Because like I said, there's... Let me work out how many studs it is. It's 2,304 studs. So I need 1,152 tiles just for this. So it's a lot. 1,152 tiles needed as a 1x2 in the same colour. And I know I haven't got anywhere near that. So it's just because the base plate's absolutely massive. Well, I'm going to add some funky patterns in, and then you can make your mind up if I add this colour of explosion or not. I will replace the brown with white. Don't panic. Don't panic. So, like I said, start doing stuff like that, and then in between each thing, just add in either blue and greens or just do it in all different colours. Oh, Kiara is absolutely on fire. That didn't take very long at all. I have some yellow, but I could try and make a brick in the middle and then add a load of colour around the outside. But again, the amount of tiles needed just for this is absolutely massive. Kiara is on absolute fire doing that. Tanking it, Kiara. Good. Cheeky monkey is flying through. How are you getting on with that falcon, Jay? Yeah, because once this bit's in, we can then so that's split into 1, 2, 3. It's split into 4 zones, but I could split that up if you wanted it split up. What do you think? Obviously, the brown will be replaced with white, or I could just keep it like that. On bag 9 of the falcon, amazing. Have you opened up the rest of the bag, or is it still? Have you done a brick? So I can split this bit up here to make it slightly smaller and put a different colour in there. What do we think? What do we think? Because it's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 different colours. Potentially. No. Cat's having a dispute. If I just throw in a little bit of colour, and you guys can let me know what you think. So it'll be like that. What do you think? What do we think? Will that work or not? It's a big wrestling match going on down there. Okay, so maybe yes, no, or maybe on those colours, or should I just keep adding them? So yes, no, or maybe on the colours, and then we can just go from there. What's going on with this? Oh, it's a draw at the moment. It's a 50-50 or 100% that something will get smashed this evening. That is not bad going. Okie dokie, sir. Yeah, I will actually leave a couple of studs on show on purpose as well, and just see what sort of effect it is. I've gone for the same sort of brightness of green to blue to start with, and then we either add in like an orange, or we just carry on with the greens and the blues. So we will see. But Jay's on bag 9 of the Falcon. I'm on about to start bag 5 of the cheese. Now I've got some cheat codes for how to keep that together. Because if you haven't seen the Instagram story, I built bag number 4 a day or so ago, and was looking at it going, it needs to be clipped in on 3 very strong clips. Turn the thing upside down to put it in, and it just fell apart like it always does. Give me a second, I'll just split these 2 up. So this is the Grumpy Fluff. She says hello, and I'm going to put her in a bed. And we can carry on. Shocking. Shocking. No, she's just tired, and the other one wants to play. So that's all it is. She gets grumpy when she's tired. He then doesn't understand what's going on. But they will be told. She's cheeky though, because once she's then recovered, she'll just pounce on him and then they'll carry on playing. So yeah. Alright, still on the greens currently. Still on these greens. Might have enough to do this a bit. Might have to split the other shape up into 2 more though, because quite a lot of tiles for one colour. Right, that's the greens done. What do we think? Does that work or not? Depending on which way you want to have it. What do we think? I'll let you soak that in for a second. I can keep it propped up this morning. I can't be bothered to hold it. Do I carry on or do I abort? What do we think? What do you want me to do? I split it up a bit more though, so I've got some. I actually have some tiles left. Where do you want them? How do you want it? What do you want? What do you want? Like I said, I can either just do each thing as its own colour, or I can split it up completely. But I need Need to know what you guys would like. Well, I mean, I could put some blue inside the green if that's what you mean, Jay, and vice versa. But then what do I do with the other colours? That's the thing. Because if you want it in randomly, I'm not going to have it blocky like this, am I? So like that whole blue thing won't work if I had it patchy. I've got another, split that off as well. I've got another 1, 2, 3. I've got another five bits. But what do I do with the other colours? How do I do them? I can take some of the green off and put some of that blue in, but like I keep saying, I need 1,100 tiles just for the middle, so it can't be the same colour, because I've only got what's left in these bags. We've used so many tiles in the city. And then once this bit's done, I want to get the base plates down next week, and then we can start working out the tiles that I needed, and I can either order some or get myself to a pad wall and scoop out a load of bit. But for that to work, it'll all need just be 3 colours, OJ, won't it? Do you just want me to do blue and green then? So we're not doing this colour of everything? So I thought people wanted different colours in. We're not doing that anymore? What would people like? Oh, we changed the polls changed again. What's going on? No 33. No droppage just yet. And also, what do I do with the outer colour? Because I can start on that now while you guys think of what it is, what colour do you want me to do in here. Because don't forget, there, huge amount of studs as well. So that'd be 6. I probably need 200 tiles just for the outer edge. This base plate is an absolute beast of a thing. But answers on a postcard when ready. All right, I'll wing it then. Let's see what happens. And do I do anything like that? Oh, it's gone. Anything like this where it's the two colour around the outside? Do I make it look like that instead? I don't know. I might just keep adding these in because I've got so many of these. And then when you guys let me know, I will carry on. But yeah, I'm getting a bit confused with who wants what now, because I don't know if we want... I don't know how I can make it like a world map, making it in different colours. So I don't know, unless we just wait and I just get a load of black and we just make it look like it's a space scene. That might just be easier. And then just add in the white and the black, and then just do it as a actual flying into space. Or we don't do it at all. I was only going to put this in for a photo op, so we don't have to do it. It was just an idea, which I'm not 100% sure if it will work. I don't know. All right, add some more tan on, and I'll show you what that looks like. But I don't know. I don't think there's going to be the right colours, and we can't do a solid colour in the middle. So we either do writing. Well, I just need to know how we're going to do the middle, because if I'm going to do patchy clouds and add in the water and stuff within the green, then I haven't, like I said, I need 1,000 tiles to do everything in the same colour, and I can't just produce them, and it's going to take forever for them to arrive. So if I do them in multiple colours, I don't know how it will work and who wants what with the other colour. The space bit can be done, but I'll say I'd need to find a lot of black tiles. So I've got the white ones here, so that's fine. But I'd need to find a load of black tiles and then just do this whole base plate as one thing, or we just go with ham and do something completely different. But I brought the border out. I've done that on the bottom. Obviously, you can do it in different colours, but that's the only two colours I've got. So, I mean, if I could do that around the outer edge in a different colour, and then do the colour in the middle something else, but I don't know. I don't know what people want. I don't think anybody's got any ideas for it tonight. I think they're all a bit stumped. So I think what I do is I'll rip it apart, and we'll talk about it on Monday, of what people think would look good, and then I can just get the bits and pieces ordered, because I'm not doing what we did with the city. I'm not going to put over 1,000 tiles down and then somebody change their mind and rip them all back up. It'll just take too long, and it's going to use up a lot of the colours that we might need for the other things. So we tried. It was an epic fail, but we tried. So we will move on to something. Might space the coaster out. I think that might be a good plan of attack. Well, it's one of those, isn't it? It's either, because I said at the start, if I put all the white in, they need to be different colours. But if you guys want me to put all the clouds and water in, then I don't know what that would look like if I then started to put orange or different shapes. I've got enough on the inside to do it in different blues and greens. So I can do darker green, lighter green. I've got the 3 or 4 colours of blue as well. But if we think it might look a little bit better black with the white, then I think, to be fair, it might just be worth just having it as a slab, putting loads of strips of black down, and then just the odd white 1x2. In fact, what I might as well do is get the lines in place and then just get the black. That might as well do that. I think that's what I do. We'll go. I can then just take these off, keep the whites, not this many whites on, and then just have them dotted every couple. And then all I need is to either find a load of 2x2 blacks or 1x2 blacks. And then we will be away. But yeah, we haven't got enough colours to do that. So we tried. We're very trying. But it does mean it might look quite funky now, doing it just as a straight line. I wonder how close I have the lines. How much white to black do we want? That's going to be the next question for anybody and everybody. All right, so we'll rip the colours off. What I do is I'll put these 1x2 whites up that way, and then we'll just space them every 4 studs, 8 studs, whatever, down and all the way across, so it looks like it's lines. And then I can just leave the gaps ready then for the blacks to go in. But just need to think how big do we make the white? Do we make them 4 studs, or do we just make them the two studs? And how often do we put them in? Because I've got all the whites. I'll probably use less whites than that, so I might as well get the whites on, rip all the colours off, and then we know we just need to get black, and then that's easy then. So I can either try and get the black from a pab shop, or if not, I can just order them from the Lego store and just order a load of blacks. So I have got other base plates on the floor that will need some tan. It will need a little bit of white, but I've got enough white for that. So okay, agreed. We will do that, because that was going to get very, very complicated very, very quickly. And again, I bet you Jay's gone. I bet you he's done his knowledge bomb, comes up with a good idea, and then skedaddles, so he can't actually help with how to do it. Shocking. Right. It's got more lime than I thought I was going to have. That's a good thing. I didn't think I had this many lime tiles. It hurts taking these off. So what are you doing with yours, Mandy? What you getting done on your display now? This is definitely needed to keep me going for a little bit. Right, colour's nearly off, so I just need you guys to have a think of how spaced out you want the white 1x2s, and we'll obviously leave a minimum of 4 studs for the blacks. Ooh, is this a winter display we're getting ready for, Mandy? That sounds quite exciting. Daniel, how are you getting on with your Christmas sets? Yeah, I need to start my Christmas set soon. otherwise I'm not gonna get them done, which is not gonna be. Oh, just a normal square. Ooh. So what colours are going in, Mandy? You're allowed to tell us, or is it all hush hush top secret? Oh, come on. Let's go. Do I do a white every 4 studs? Taking the dark red and some blue. Oh, amazing. Oh, we always like that. If it's going to be extended, Mandy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That works. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, why not? If it's So, look, how long have you had this in the pipeline to do? Is it going to take you long to do as well? Are you going to be able to get it done relatively quick? One, 2, 3, and 4. I'll figure this out. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's how I need to do it. I'm running a risk doing it like this because I'm going to end up getting it wrong. But yeah, I'll put some blacks in now, and then you guys can have a look and see. Oh, okay. Well, you can attack that, Mandy. Daniel was telling me about the sets from Bricklink yesterday as well. I didn't realise that was a thing. Everybody's sort of gone a little bit crazy for the moment then. Into the bowling alley and other bits. Alright, if I do just this line. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice one to see, Mandy. And yeah, because your tiling skills are amazing, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm tempted to double up on the white to say black, but are we looking at that sort of pattern at the top for the whole thing? I'm tempted to go too deep on the I only saw 2 of them. I didn't see all the others. Do I do 2 girths on the white, or do I just keep it as is? Because it's every 6 studs we put a white one in. Because what I can do is obviously I can just mirror that all the way down the base plate and then just put the blacks in. Do you think that'll look better as a space thing? What do we reckon? Yeah, that's probably the better look, I suppose, isn't it? That's the kind of thing that we want to try and go for and achieve. If you're happy with that, I'll carry on. If you're not, then I'll say I'll stop. If I can get all the whites down and done, I can attack that for the next sort of 45 minutes. It's going to take forever to put them in, but it'd be a big chunk of work done then. If you guys think it'll look nice, but do I just keep it like that, or do I add in more? I think that actually, looking at that, it might work okay. I think I've got to go all the way across before I can. So if I do 1, 2, 3, so I need to work out the gappage. I would imagine it would work. It would just be top line, second line, then it'd be top line, second line again, wouldn't it? I would think. So if I just go from left to right every time, I'm sure that would be okay. It's annoying. 1, 2, 3. I'll figure out I need a 1x2 black. Yeah, what do you think? So you don't want them every 6 studs. What do you mean we do? Just launch them in and then add the black? Because how spaced out do you want them? Because obviously, if I need to put the white ones in, but leave enough stud space for the black ones to go. Obviously, if I had more whites in, it would save on those tiles anyway. I'll put the next row of blacks in, and then you can see that what row you prefer them. So I can do it. Right, that's a row. So I've spaced them out completely differently on the third one. So I can do it like that on the third row, where they're like that one, bigger gap, closer together, bigger gap. Forget the top two rows. If that's what you are after, I'll let that work on a delay. I'll take all these back up. Okie dokie, not a problem. So I will rip it all back off and then just stagger them. Because if we did that as the whole thing, it should look all right. Like I said, I've got nowhere near enough blacks, but might do instead of going all the way across, I might just do a corner, so we get a good idea of what it would look like all the way down, and then I can just extend it. Just extend them over. Got to think about tiles, don't we? We love taking tiles off. Again, if you are watching this back, I doubt that you would have watched this far back, but if you are, and you've got any other ideas for the different lands, let me know. Right, we've got a plan of attack in place. We like this. It's taken 2 hours and 8 minutes. Not bad, but we will get there. Right, I'll just do this. I'll just do this corner. Well, I could have put Harry Potter Ward in. Could have done one of them. That we can add. But I got the castle and the alley. We could actually do that on the green unit up at the top. That wouldn't be horrendously difficult. So it would mean I'd have to build obviously the alley, but we can do it. So doing it that sort of thing. Or are they now too close? I'll go a little bit wider. Get an idea. Oh, Saturday has deleted a message. I didn't even see what it said. Oh, jeez. What did you put down instead? What did you do instead? I don't want to do that. Did not want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Oh god, these are quite a bit to get off. When they're in there, they're properly in there. Right, so we've got an idea of what we're going to be doing, and I will get the top row in, and then I will just start. So what are you doing to entertain yourself this evening, Daniel? You doing anything fun and exciting? Right. Nothing interesting, nothing exciting. Well, you not got any Lego sets or anything on the go? Anything fun or fruity like that? What happened to Lego King? Hopefully he didn't choke in his chicken. He was on his way back from his work, wasn't he? So he's probably lost his battery's probably died, or he's lost signal. All right, 2 rows done. Staggered out now. You get the idea. So that's what it's going to look like. Okay, just random dots. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. He got lost last time, didn't he? When he was looking for his munch, he started walking the wrong way. So just stick with that. Stick with that and keep adding. Yeah. Is that all right with you in the place? Okie dokie, we are away. Happy and days. Yeah, just go to. It's just got to be obviously every two studs. So it will have a nice different pattern. It's just a shame that we haven't got enough blacks, but we've definitely obviously got enough whites to drop them down and in. So that's okay. Right, 3 rows down. Might just about get 4 rows, and then that'll be it. I think that's all we might get out of this one. Do you think do you think Lego King's got stuck and lost and he's fallen over somewhere, or do you think he's still currently stuffing his face with chicken? We'll put an SOS call out for him. I'm assuming Jay must have left for his food. Did he say he was going for lunch? I know he said he was doing something, but he might be doing the other live. He just probably forgot about it. I think I might be carrying on with this on Monday as well, after we've gone over the new videos. Oh, did he? I didn't see it. Well, I just saw him say something about the colour of the planets, and it went very quiet. So I think he must be doing his toy thing. So, yeah, he's wonder of a 6-inch. Yeah, it must have been them. Must have been, yeah. That is fair enough and allowed. How many of these blacks I'm going to need? A fair few, I reckon. Do you reckon I should lucky dip it off a pab wall, or do you think I should just look at the Lego site and just get them that way? I don't know how lucky I would be. Has anybody seen any black 2x2s or 1x2s on a pab wall recently? I can't remember. I've been to a couple of stores and I've never seen them. This is open to anybody else that's watching this back. If your store is lucky enough to have them in. Happy days. Right, so that's the effect that we're going to be going for. Are we happy with that? Is that okay? Oh, I got a load of 1x2s. Now that's handy because I'll just get a cup full. Because I don't know if they tend to copy each other and they sort of get the same kind of stuff in. I don't know. Okay, well, if I can get a load of 1x2s, absolutely perfect. If I can't, then I can't. But because if I got 1x2s instead of 2x2s, I can then stagger the pattern a little bit differently. Because obviously I won't have to count the studs like I'm counting them and everything else. As it stands, I have to leave a minimum of a two thing. If we think it will work, I will carry on. Yeah, we will. We shall see. I just hope when we put the black ones down, it will look as effective as what we hoped. Otherwise, it will be a bit of a rough time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Getting all these back off because this board is an absolute nightmare to get the tiles back off. 1, 2. Just wipe your sleeve on it. Oh, has he got grease? Is it you touched food, Mandy? Is that the problem? Baby wipe. Never thought of that. I would never have thought of that. I'm lost. What if chicken kit? What are you on about? What are we talking about? Right, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rest of these tiles up off this base plate. I think everybody's stuffing their faces, and I'm going to call it a night for tonight. And at least we've got a plan of attack for Monday and potentially next Thursday. By next Thursday, I will have the other base plates for these tables, so we can start putting them down. And I will also have some of the smaller scenes here that I can do around that, and I can, once this is in, I can then measure up how high we can raise the other. But I think probably actually the easiest way of doing it would have been to put the bricks on top of the cheese and just count it up that way. But I reckon 6 to 8. You're right, Saturday out with them. I think that's probably what we're gonna need. Pigeon coop. Here's why you've got a pigeon coop. Is that what you get when you retire? Ah. I say coop or co-op. We've got the co-op here, but I don't know about that. No, I blame the weather Saturday. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about that one. Alright, these are nearly off, and then we'll call it an evening on that, because this is just going to take so long. I'm not going to get it finished anyway, so might as well. So we've got a plan of attack now, so that is good. That's what these are for. But I think this display will look really smart. I think it's just going to be waiting, a bit like what we did with the city. If you think about it, because we designed it all and had the base plates down and came up with colours and street sign names and stuff, didn't we? And then I got the colours in, and then we went back to it. So I think we just have to do the same sort of thing. As long as the base plates are down, and we can start getting sort of the scenes in place. But you guys are going to have to start thinking of how wide we make the walkway. Maybe 6 studs might be a good one, but you can get 2 minifigures side by side and 6 studs, and just have perhaps if you imagine an aerial shot of a path going to every single museum piece. That is the plan of attack for this one. Right, so we will carry on with this on Monday, and then start getting some base plate stuff down on Monday, and then figure out, hopefully we can figure out on Monday what are the tile colours we need, can get them ordered and whatever else, and then we can start. Hopefully they'll be here before Christmas. Ooh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. But yeah, we've got a couple of sets to come. I mean, all I do is just that, Mandy, to get my fingerprints off them, to make them all shiny. But yeah, so that is what we've decided. That's what we're going to go for, and I'll just do that all the way down. Yeah, I'll have some bigger gaps in the middle and smaller gaps towards the end. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to stop and stop. Yeah, exactly. It's always difficult because you don't know where to start, and you're only using what we've got left over. But at least now we know this is for the cheese. Cheese can be raised up, so that's the 2 things that we can work on straight away. And then when the other smaller sets come in, we can just start making notes of colours, and if we make a little wall around the walkway and all that side of stuff as well, if that's the case, then we could potentially start doing that straight away, then add in the other sets. All right, guys. There is a video going live later on, so that'll give you something to watch Saturday. It's a nice one as well. It's something slightly different, so that'll be good for you all. But I will end it there. So, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Ta-da.